reaction. You guys already know. Woo! Oh man, most of you actually think that I have this plan, I have a script and everything. No, baby, this is all in the mind, bro. On the spot. That's what I've been stuttering a lot. If I had a script and everything, I would not be stuttering and all that. Maybe. I don't know. But right now, we are headed to SCP-106 causes school lockdown. But you know, you truly, SCP explains story animation. They are fire. You guys don't know, these are the second channel of the infographic show, if I say it right. But yeah, they're always fire. The same thing with Robert, Tales from the Foundation, everything fire. But I really want to watch this video because I don't know if it was Dan, but last time they were talking about like an incident that happened with the old man. Well, it was like a school we went to, lockdown happened, like he was kidnapped and shit. I don't know. We're gonna see. This I think's gonna cover it. So let's get started. Alright.
In high school, the days tend to blend together after a while. Math test, unrequited love, annoying group project, stress, rinse, repeat. Sometimes a big football game or a school dance or maybe a fight in the hallway breaks up the monotony a bit, but it's normally pretty uneventful. That's always—
Hey, we know that kid died last time we saw him. He went down the staircase. I'm just fixing my mic a little bit. There we go. I think that's good. But yeah.
It's fine by me. I've never tried to be a popular kid or the center of attention. I prefer to keep my head down, work stage crew for the school plays, and just hang out with the same small group of friends I've known since we were little kids.
Dang, that's a guy too. I like these Easter eggs. But I don't know about, what about you guys? How are you guys in school? Well, I'm gonna say wait. I forgot I'm wearing a green shirt too, so most of my head is invincible. But what I was saying, oh yeah, the school thing. I know most of you still in school, but most of you are maybe not be in school. But like, if you guys are in school, how is it? Like, how are you guys all like compared to over here like that? Me, when I was in school, I was one of the biggest person in school and everything. I always, talk to everyone, friends with everyone. Except the middle schoolers. The middle schoolers were weird. I must say that I was weird as a middle schooler, but my school was like a high school and a middle school combined, and not everyone could go to that school. It wasn't special, but it was one of the best school for Bronx, in my opinion. But yeah, I was like not the most attention guy, but like everyone know me. I know them. They come up to me. We talk, and then that's it. We go back past our ways. That's how it was my school. Alright.
It was on one of those ordinary days, in a long line of similarly ordinary days, that something came to destroy the peaceful high school existence I'd gotten used to. As I sat in history class passing notes with my best friend Zach and ignoring a video about the Civil War, I had no idea that I was about to live through the worst day of my life, and I would be one of the lucky ones. I'd survive. The others, let's just say they wouldn't be so.
That's tough. Alright, fam, stop pausing. I'm sorry. I just want to say stuff. You guys came here to react to me, you know what I mean? You guys don't want to see the reaction and everything. Do it down in the description, you know what I mean? But yeah, I don't know. I feel more lively. I don't know because I slept a lot. You guys don't know. It's 3 a.m. in the morning. Not in the morning. 3 a.m. in the afternoon. I always slept by mistake. So that's why I'm like more energetic.
So lucky. I was just scribbling a response to Zach, something about hanging out and playing Xbox after school, when the PA system crackled to life. Our principal's voice cut through the droning narration about the Battle of Antietam as he spoke.
Fire.
Staff, this is a lockdown. Initiate your lockdown procedures immediately. If you're a visitor outside the building, please leave the property immediately and call 911.
Okay.
I assumed it was just another lockdown drill, until I saw my teacher's face. She looked pale, her expression tight, like she was trying to hold it together for our benefit. I could see her hand shaking as she reached to turn off the video. When I heard the tremor in her voice, I knew for sure she was terrified. This was not a drill. As our teacher locked the door and we all climbed under our desk to crouch in the dark and wait out the lockdown, I could hear my classmates whispering fervently. Everyone was trying to figure out what was going on. Someone suggested a kid had brought a knife to school.
Man, I'm sorry, but a kid brought a knife to school in my school, man. You get in the hand. I don't care if you have a knife. It'll be a different situation if you have a gun, but like a knife? Come on, son. I'll drop kick that kid. Oh man, you guys don't know. Most of you do. I'm like almost 6'6". I'm like feel big, pretty much. But I'm telling you, any kid that comes to the school, like in my school that has to be back then, with a knife, man, you getting drop kicked. That's all I'm saying. Oh, you will get jumped, but me and my homeboys. That's what's gonna happen. But yeah, enough of that. That would be scary though. Imagine you like in school, like I only have drills. Luckily, nothing really happened, like a real one. I only have drills and everything. they'll be scared like a real drill happened, like a real lockdown. Like there's actually people in school with like guns and everything. Like God believe nothing happened to you guys about that, but like that would be scary. That never happened to me. And plus, if it did happen to me, like in my school, behind my school, we had the whole police station. Like we have 500 plus police in that station and everything. So if something did happen, nothing too serious would happen to us, maybe, if they don't get into the doors. But yeah.
Someone wondered aloud if a threat had been called into the principal's office. Zach cracked a dumb joke about a mutated frog escaping from the biology lab when suddenly a scream rang out, echoing down the hall. Have you ever felt an entire room of people holding their breath at once? I have. We listened for the sound of fighting, for gunshots, anything, nothing. And then another scream, louder, closer, and longer than the last. It was the scream of pure, unadulterated fear and pain that dissolved into a wet gurgle that made my stomach turn. Zach and I shared a look, one that said, whatever's going on, it's like nothing we've ever seen before. I could feel my chest tightening, and it was getting harder to breathe. I tucked my head between my knees, holding on to the back of my head and trying to take in deep gulps of air. The room felt as if it tilted on its side, and I thought I might pass out when another sound brought me back to earth. It was coming from the back wall of the classroom.
Oh, that's over. It's over. The old man go through walls and everything.
Boy, the sound of liquid sloshing onto the floor mixed with plaster splintering apart and pieces clattering all over.
Oh, we got ad that. I was really into it. I didn't even notice we get ad. You guys already know. I don't care what ad it is. If I'm not gonna pay a single penny, I'm not gonna show the ad with volume. You guys already know. But remember, guys, if you ever get one ad, watch the whole thing. Thank you for supporting me. But right now, I'm doing this for free for right now, so there should be no ad yet.
I tried to get a better look, but the room was dark, and I didn't want to leave the relative safety of my desk. If there was someone or something coming into the room, I didn't want it to see me. Zach had a better angle than me. I could see him craning his neck to get a better look when he clasped a hand over his mouth in shock. I heard him scream, muffled against his hand. What had he seen? What was it?
Hell nah, man.
The teacher's cry rippled through the darkness and the silence.
Yep.
Get out! Get out! She repeated over and over again, and I could hear the raw desperation in her voice. It was like someone ushering passengers off of the sinking Titanic. Someone who knows there is no hope for them, but hopes they can at least save the children before it all goes down. Run! For the love of God, just run! Her voice broke. From fear, from pain.
That's voice actor. You should get like a good teacher though. Like, not good teacher, good voice actor.
And the sound was enough to get my legs working again. My classmates had the same response, and we blindly rushed for the door, flipping over desks and knocking chairs to the side as we scrambled for an exit. Zach grabbed my arm and I held on tight, afraid I would lose him in the chaos. Someone unlocked the door and we poured into the hall. Just as I made it out of the door, I couldn't help but turn back and look. Call it morbid curiosity, call it instinct, call it stupidity, but I had to see what happened. I turned just in time to see a nightmare brought to life. The wall was melting, covered in something thick, black, and putrid.
The old man haven't came in yet?
Invaded my nostrils and I gagged on it. A wretched gray arm had its fingers wrapped around the teacher's wrist, skin peeling off to reveal muscle and bone. It looked like it belonged to a corpse, but it gripped her with inhuman strength. She was pulling with all her might, but I watched helplessly as the arm pulled her into the melted wall like she weighed nothing, swallowing her body and her screams with it. And then she was gone. Zach tugged on my arm hard, yanking me into the hall. Come on, man, run! He hadn't seen what I'd seen. He would have realized that running might not be enough. Whatever this thing was, it didn't play by any rules I knew. Running was all we had right now, though, so we ran. I looked around for a weapon, anything I could use to defend.
See what I would have done? I don't know if this school have any windows or if it's boarded up or something, but let's say it's not boarded up. I'm telling you, my jumping out the window strap where I swine dive out the window, I'm gonna break your arm or something, but I do not care. And we live in the SCP world. I think that'll be the best option for this now in the school.
Like, I do not care. I couldn't see anything that would help. Instead, all I saw was the destruction the intruder had left in its wake. All around me, the halls I walked through every day were falling to pieces. They weren't just damaged, they were coming apart at the seams. Lockers were warped beyond recognition, walls completely dissolved, sections of the floor reduced to sizzling puddles of goo, and everywhere, everything was covered in that same black slime. It smelled worse than you could ever imagine. It smelled like the complete loss of hope, like the point of no return.
Composition?
It smelled like
death. Yeah, there you go. We said at the same time.
I heard something shifting behind us. I suddenly became aware that we were alone. The The sound of frantic footsteps, hushed whispers, doors slamming shut and locking had all quieted. Where was everyone? I glanced over my shoulder and saw one lone figure shambling down the hall towards us.
The old man.
It was far away and I could scarcely make it out in the darkness, but I could hear dripping, sizzling, and the smell of decay growing stronger. That was not a classmate or a teacher. Whatever it was taking people away or killing them. I don't know exactly what, but whatever it was doing to everyone, Zach and I were next on its list. The scariest part was how slowly it moved. Maybe its legs were too rotten to move any faster, joints disintegrated.
Like, hell nah, man. Like,
but it seemed more deliberate than that. To me,
but can it throw hands though? Can it throw hands? That's all they should know. Me and my home can it throw hands. I'm telling you, when I get one of these grip lock right here, it's over for him. Nah, I'm probably gonna be the first one to die. I know. We just, oh man, like we better be happy. Like none of these SPs are real. Nothing happened when you guys were in school and everything. Like you better be happy, bro.
It knew that when it wanted to catch its prey, it would. I couldn't suppress the sick feeling in my stomach this time. I keeled over and vomited onto the floor.
Oh hell no!
When I looked up, Zach was beckoning me from just inside the doors to the auditorium. Come on, in here! He could have left me behind for the intruder to take, tried to save himself and sacrifice the slow friend frozen in place with terror, but here he was looking out for me again. Even in this horrible situation, I felt a surge of gratitude.
One. That's what you called it.
Across the floor, forgetting for a moment about the shuffling corpse making its way towards us, and joined my best friend in the auditorium.
What kind of auditorium is? What is it? Is that the chairs? What? Let's just keep going.
It was eerie in the dark. The curtains soaking up and dampening sounds, barely any light illuminating the normally cheerful props and backdrops.
Oh, so this was the problem. I was about to say, man.
From a recent production of Alice in Wonderland. A once friendly place felt twisted, like a mockery of Wonderland with a monster stalking outside and waiting to pounce. We sat on the stage, listening to the sound of our labored breathing. The air felt heavy, but I welcomed the smell of paint and dust over the nauseating stench that permeated the rest of the school. Are we the only ones left? Zach whispered, breaking the silence.
Yes, probably
he was the first one to say what we were both thinking, what we both feared. No, I said with false confidence. I think some of them got out before.
Okay.
I couldn't finish the sentence. Somebody had to get out. It can't just be us. I leaned my head against a giant papier-mâché toadstool. Thought it was too dark for Zach to see the tears filling my eyes.
Okay, I was saying.
What was that thing? He asked. Did you see it? I sat up straighter. I thought I was the only one who gotten a look at the thing, however fleeting. No, but I heard it and smelled it. He coughed. It took me a while to answer his question. Eventually, I found the word.
Yeah, I would not be trying. Like, I'll be like holding it in and everything, making no noises. But like, bruh, the thing is, that thing, like, he feels fear. Wait, stop stuttering. He feels fear. So if you're scared, he know where you are.
It's evil. We sat in silence for a long while after that. I don't know exactly how long. Moments like that, where at any second you could be lost forever. Time stretches out.
Oh, we get an ad. Yo, this is a good one. I'm not gonna lie. This is a good one. I'm not gonna lie, man. I don't care what ad it is. Dying Light 2. I never played the 1, but I saw videos. Alright, let's skip this boy. I'm mute and let's keep it going.
We're almost to the end. Foolishly that we might be in the clear when I heard a strange sound. It was a creaking, like footsteps on an old wooden floor. I looked around for the source of the noise, but I couldn't see anything. It sounded close, impossibly close. Creak, creak. One step. Another. Where was that coming from? There was no wood floor in the hall. Nothing above us. By the time I understood, it was too late. The top of a head, slimy,
hell
with tufts of limp white hair clinging to the soft flesh.
He's gonna be the only one alive. He's gonna take his friend.
Sat. Eyes hollow and dead, but somehow alert and searching for us came next, followed by a gaping wound where a nose should be, and a wide, toothless grin. It looked almost like a person, but it was wrong. Just wrong. Every cell in my body rejected it, screaming at me with thousands of years of animal instinct that I had to run. I grabbed Zach's arm and yanked, but he didn't come with me.
Yeah, he was gonna hold.
My heart jumped into my throat. It had him. Its bony fingers, I had a hold on his legs, and he was already halfway gone, pulled into the slick black puddle on the stage. His face was damp with tears. As the reality of his fate set in, he grabbed my hand in his and squeezed. Run! Was all he could get out.
Damn, he's a real one. I'm telling you.
So I obeyed my best friend's wish. I ran, and I hid in the prop closet, hand over my mouth to stifle my breathing. Suddenly there was a loud bang, and I heard voices yelling, something that sounded like a gunshot.
Oh.
A blast of bright light, and a voice.
The SCP Foundation came out, I bet. I don't think it's the
Voice,
police.
male and official sounding, called out,
Is anyone in here? You can come out. We're with the police.
I opened the closet door and peered out to see hazmat suits wielding bizarre weapons and carrying
SCP
devices
Foundation.
I'd never seen before. The man who had spoken approached me, took my hand and asked me if I'd seen anything. I got the strong sense that I should definitely not tell him what I'd seen. No sir, I said. He nodded. Whether he believed me or not, he knew I wouldn't say anything more.
Though.
Gas leak,
he said.
destroyed large parts of the building.
Gas leak? Come on.
Highly dangerous. We need to get you out of here.
They took me home, and I hugged my parents tighter than I ever had before. That night, the news covered the tragedy.
He's
at
the
my
only
school.
one.
The
He's
gas
the only
leak
one,
had
yeah.
taken dozens of lives before the authorities had gotten there. Everyone else can accept the story all they want.
He's
I
not.
know the truth.
Yep.
I see it when I close my eyes. Imagine it standing over me when I wake up in the dead of night. Those hollow eyes, that horrible smile, the stench of death.
Yeah, we did say he's seeing anything. They will probably put like the anesthesias. If I say like my English is bad, my accents would say like it's hard for me to pronounce, but that they don't like make it forget what he saw and all that. Nah,
Rod,
he knows.
It looked right at me. It saw me. It wanted. I can't let myself think about what it wanted. I don't know exactly what I saw, but I know a few things for certain. There was no gas leak. Zach and the rest of the people it took are gone. And if that monster ever escapes, it's coming after me next.
Now go check out SCP-106,
That was a good one.
The Old Man is...
That was a good one. I like that. That was a good one. I'm not gonna lie. It was entertaining and everything. That was one of the best ones I've seen so far. I liked it. Alright, but you guys already know what this means. We are the end of the video, man. There's two that will say. One, later today I'm jumping OPL video. That's gonna be the 1 or 2 videos that's gonna be jumping this month for OPL. And 2, maybe live stream tomorrow for OPL. If I said like in the video, I said Friday, but I recorded yesterday. It was gonna come out yesterday, but like I was busy. 2, Master Duelings. I mean not dueling. Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duels came out. I may want to do a live stream, maybe a video. So guys, check, be a little bit wary. Like you said, man, came out. I'm just saying, man, come out. All right, but that's enough of me. You guys already know. Guys, hit the like button, subscribe. Fame, stop starting. Go to 5,000 subscribers. I know we can make it. I know. It's with the help of you guys. Hit the like button too. Support me even more. Turn the bell notification. Become one of the early game. Which means you can be in the comment section first. Which brings me to the comment section. You can make it to play. It does not have to be a Roblox game. You can tell me a video to react to, but please link the video in the comment section so it'll be easy for me to find. Or it can be like hi or how you doing or something that ask a question. I will always try to reply back to you guys. And yeah. That's pretty much it. It's your boy Frame.